Hi, this is Raven Dana, and thanks for tuning in to Walking Between the Worlds. Well, tomorrow is the equinox, so this is going to be our journey, number 3 of 5, for spring cleaning. And that will be, of course, our inner spring cleaning, our internal, we'll call it psychic hygiene or emotional hygiene. So, get yourself in a comfortable position and allow yourself to find a space that will let you be still and silent for about 15 minutes. A place with your back supported. Here's a fun fact about cleaning while you're getting settled. That we dust, and we often don't think about what dust is. A lot of the dust that we clean away is actually our skin. We shed. Our cells are replaced constantly, and we drop skin everywhere. And that looks and sounds and feels like dust, right? Sometimes when we sneeze, we've gotten a snoot full of ourselves, right? So I'm giving you that reminder for this reason, that when we clean in the spring, and we are essentially cleaning a lot of our old selves away, it's like a snake shedding her skin, that what we've outgrown gets to leave, it gets brushed away and sent out into the bigger world to become soil and to partake in a whole different process other than being around littering the corners of our lives. So just drop that in the back of your mind the next time you're dusting something, that you're clearing yourself, your old version of yourself, out as well. Okay. All right, get comfortable and bring your attention to your breath. And allow your breath to relax. Take slow, deep breaths. Just feeling the sensation of that flow of air. Easy, effortless, ongoing. Breathing in and breathing out, you relax. You feel yourself restful, settling down on the surface that supports you. Your shoulders relax and let go. Your jaw releases its tension. Belly softens. If you haven't already closed your eyes, close your eyes now. And feel the rhythm and movement of your breath. Feel the way you rise up on the inhale and drift slowly down on the exhale. Let yourself float, rising up and drifting down. You feel your whole body riding on that inner wind of your breath. Lifting up and drifting down, you relax. And as you let go, your mind quiets. Your thoughts become still. And in that spacious present, images begin to rise around you. And you find yourself walking up a few stone stairs to an ancient temple, a beautiful building. You have a sense of awe and reverence, and you take off your shoes and leave them outside the door. Just as you're about to push the door open, it opens on its own. And slowly you enter, taking in the beautiful view in this space. High ceiling, stone columns, tall, slender, arched windows with the light streaming through, making patterns of sun and shadow on the richly tiled and decorated floor. You look down to see shapes and patterns. It's mesmerizing and lovely. And high overhead, you can see the sky. There's an opening and a lattice work. And you see doves fluttering around in the highest reaches of this temple, this sacred place. And as your eyes adjust to the light, you see that right in the center of this space, there's an eternal flame. You walk towards it, and the wind blowing through those tall windows makes it dance and leap. You can feel the wind ruffle your hair and your clothing. And there on the floor, at the base of the sacred flame, you see something familiar. It's something you remember. It's a box or a backpack, a bag, a suitcase, something familiar to you. You pick it up and open it. And what you find inside is something that reminds you of a time in your life that was difficult. It may remind you of a person that you felt hurt by or abandoned by. Or it might remind you of a particular event, an illness, a year that was hard. You take this object out and look at it. And you also realize that you've been carrying it with you the whole time, as if it's been wintering in some secret corner of your heart. And it's time to let it go. With that thought, the wind kicks up again, blowing a few stray leaves, and they swirl around you and settle on the floor. And you take the object out, putting the box or bag or suitcase, putting the container to the side. And there's something about this object that reminds you, that also makes you want to hang on to it. But you know that the longer you carry it, the heavier it becomes. And you reach out and you drop the object into the eternal flame, which flares up briefly but dissolves that object completely. It's not a slow process. It's simply gone. And again, there's wind swirling around. And you walk around the eternal flame. And you see a space far to the end of the room, an alcove. It seems dark at first, but as you approach the alcove, you see that it is lit with candlelight. It's dim inside, not nearly as bright as the open space of the temple. But you feel a certain compulsion to enter. And you do enter and find this chair carved from stone, covered with beautiful blankets, tapestries. And you sit upon it. It is exactly the right size and height for you. And the blankets and tapestries are soft to the touch and comforting. And as you sit in the dimly lit space, a deep peacefulness washes over you. And if there was a person connected to that item that you let go, you are free to speak to them now as if they're there, letting them know their influence over you is gone. That you are your own authority. And whatever that instance was, if it was a person or a hard period of your life, whatever that was is no more. It has been given to the eternal flame, and you are free. You can speak any words you wish into this space. And you begin to hear a sound, a song, a chanting, a beautiful melodic harmony, voices echoing. And you rise from that stone chair and walk back out into the main space to find many, many women standing in a circle around the eternal flame, singing. And they turn and welcome you. These are the keepers of the flame, the sacred women of the temple, where you can come for rest and to awaken to a larger part of yourself. In their presence, you feel happy, serene, grounded in your body, with strength resonating through every cell and every muscle. Their song is restorative, and the flame leaps and dances as the breeze blows through the windows and the keepers sing. You notice that there is a circle on the ground, very close to the eternal flame. And you are invited to stand in that circle. And the keepers slowly circle around you, dusting you off, running their fingers across your shoulders and arms, your hair, dusting off what you no longer need. And you close your eyes and just hear the sensation as their song resonates in your body and their fingers gently dust you off. And the sound begins to quiet. They've stopped singing, stopped dusting. And you look now into the flame and bring your attention back to your breath, watching the dancing fire. You slowly begin to breathe your way back into your body, into the moment, into the room in which you rest, feeling strong and free, powerful and grounded. You find yourself filling your body with your awareness and noticing the sensation of clothing on your skin, the feeling of gravity pulling you gently down, and the feeling of your breath lifting you up as you inhale and letting you drift gently down as you exhale. You bring yourself back fully to the moment, rested, confident, and you allow your eyes to open. Thank you for journeying with me. I'll see you again soon.